Alfred of Wessex seeks to unite the Isles under one banner.
Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Thrones of Britannia. Last time around we fought over London. The thing was, the AI actually did what I sort of role-played that they would do, and that was just to sack the city and then actually leave it. And when they did that, I was able to rally this army within the walls, put down a general, and Bob's your uncle. The reinforcement arrived as well, and they're within range to strike the enemy. Also, the king has arrived, ready to strike the enemy over here. So we're gonna go ahead and take the town. And that's gonna be a battle.
We will prevail.
But I want to progress a bit first, so we're gonna go ahead and attack these guys. Which I'm pretty sure is probably one of the easiest out-assaults we have seen. And I'm just gonna smash through this, cut him in the leg, and then off with his head. Very nice. We'll take them on. Boom. Bastards are gone. Meaning there is only this army over here with 11 men, the king's army. Now this army can move really far, and I actually want to start capping some of the enemy territories. We're gonna move this one up. Problem is, my so-called ally, my vassal, the what they call the middle whatever, what are the West Sussex something, I don't know. They, of course, instead of actually helping me and stopping these guys from going further into my land, they completely just went balls to the walls and attacked and started taking all of these lands. As you can see, they're even laying siege to their capital, which
Not an option.
it's not that great. However, I will go ahead and just crash all of this, and then what I want to do is we just need a little bit of land of the Scots here to complete the final piece of the puzzle. Long kingdom victory. We need the province all the way up here. So this, and then the villages, Milros, this one, wait, this one, Milros, and that one. Why would we need to go that bloody far? I thought we just needed this. That means that I need to go beyond the wall. Yeah, it is that place. So there will be a war against the Scots.
Not possible.
So we'll deal with the Scots. Oh yeah, I had a war with the Irish, as you remember, and what I did there was, as soon as I took this province, I asked the Irish for peace, and they very happily accepted that. Well beyond, like, it was just white peace was sufficient for them after losing a province here. And the good thing about this is I hold a monastery, so we'll be able to go ahead and develop some stuff out of the monastery. I kind of feel still that, you know, I probably said it already, but it kind of feels like a mistake that you don't have any monasteries in England for some reason. So that means you cannot go ahead and develop that kind of technology. I don't know if the English have some other advantage compared to the Scots and the Irish.
Attack the foe.
This is also kind of a outer assault, where it looks as though most of their army is actually at sea, which is going to be interesting. But I think we'll fight this one, and then I'll out-resolve the rest of the battles, and we'll try to get through this, so we can prepare for the battle against the Scots. And without further ado, let's have the Battle of Maldoun in the south of England. Pretty interesting battlefield. Seems to be some kind of a mining complex, but if we go out here, what we can see is that most of the enemy army, of course, is going to deploy at sea, with only the cavalry deploying inland, which means that we need to get to the shoreline and prepare to receive their navy. I even get to... Can I do just... No, I can't. Just pop them out there and they get a boat. So we'll defeat the cavalry with our cavalry, hopefully. And then we'll have the army march and we'll fight along the beach. So without further ado, let's fight this battle. Right. Forward. Cavalry. Chase them. And I want my Huskars just to walk. Just to walk through this village. See if we can set it on fire. Right, looks like they're gunning immediately for the beach. So what I want to do is we'll have the swordmen move this way. A pikeman will try and cover towards the cavalry. Will get me bowmen, fire arrows, and the king in the back. Okay, they're dismounting their troops. My cavalry is coming through the town.
The enemy approaches.
Oh, they've got 4 units as well. You will, however, go around. Okay, so for some reason they are not deploying, but they're not kicking in all their units into this first battle. Oh, it's scout cavalry as well. Well, not all of it, but a lot of it. And so half their cavalry army is being annihilated by my full force. And now they kind of realize something is up. And with the enemy cavalry annihilated, we can deploy fresh and go for the other cavalry units. These guys did a feint attack against us. Okay, we got the enemy general there. Can I get my... It would be so hilarious, I think, if I could set the enemy on fire. It got in at the pikeman. If I could set the enemy general on fire before he lands. I want you guys also to make sure that you actually hit the boat. And seemingly not a lot of troops are actually coming over there, so swordmen kind of relocate. King over here. Cavalry deal with these guys, and then once our cavalry is done here, we'll need to get those archers. Pikemen pull back a bit. God damn it, I was unable to set fire to the enemy boat. At one point I'm hoping that I'll set fire to an enemy boat. And now we're meeting them here on the beach. Right, get up at them as they come ashore here. General versus general.
Yes.
Just deploy everything.
Our general is under attack. The battle is turning in our favor.
I need more troops though to cover that part. So spearmen, I need you to get over there. Cavalry. This cavalry unit needs to get the hell out of Dodge. Clearly my Huskars... Yes, they did actually turn tänd eld på det. I mean, set fire to the town. On to the beach, men! Well, they're actually pulling in quite a bit of troops towards the general. Okay, right, so you guys don't want to shoot at anything there. Why don't you turn around then? Alright, I think we might have lost a cavalry unit. General is holding on, but seems to be a pretty hard fight.
General!
The enemy general has lost a lot of men. Right. Cavalry, I guess you need it over here, and the Huskars is
The
needed.
enemy general is dead!
Nice. Right, you two hurry up here to protect against the enemy that's pushing forwards here. Just slaughter these light infantry troops. Get in there. If you can stop these guys. We'll have the cavalry just ride these bastards down. That unit is not going to fare too well, I imagine.
Ready! Get there!
Boom. With the enemy general dead, I don't think these guys will stand for too long. Can I set fire to that house? Yes, I can. Well, do it then. I've always hated fishmongers. You think you can sell fish in my kingdom? Okay, everyone's here is completely collapsing at this point. Horsemen! I don't know how much point it is to follow them, because I imagine that most of the enemy army is done at this point. We just wasted loads of arrows just to set fire to this little fishing village. I guess archers can be put in the flank. Surprised that they still stand though, a lot of these. Well, now they're kind of getting overrun. Rallied back there. But with my extra troops coming in, it's all over now for them. And probably within 10 minutes, 8 minutes, we reduced an army of 2,380 men to nothing.
Set for war.
More or less. That house, I don't know what they put in that thing. We'll have the cavalry run these guys down just in case. And the archers make sure to kill as many of them as possible. And we can see the beaches here covered in dead traitors and some glitch that killed a few, or someone that dug a really straight line through the sand. It's hard to tell though, but it looks as though a lot of these guys are enemies and very few of these men are ours. You can see a lot of these red guys. There comes the cavalry coming through to get rid of these guys. Order them to chase them down. Looked like tent from far away, but it's... I guess this is not necessarily a fishing village. Well, they could use these to build boats, I guess. So it doesn't need to be like for farming purpose. I wonder what the... You know what? He doesn't probably wonder why that house burned down, because we burnt down most of this village as well. Where the fire almost spread to the entire village, was turned to a crisp. Kind of unnecessary, but that's what we do to traitors. This was actually in my territory, wasn't it? But that's the kind of king Alfred is at this point. He's a crazy old bastard. Right, with that, let's go back to the campaign map. Quickly looking at the statistics here, we only lost 300 men, while the enemy actually lost 2,319 remaining 300. I was about to say captured, but the Huskars didn't do a lot more than rape and pillage in the village. Hopefully my cavalry unit survived. Yes, nice. And we completely slaughtered them. I guess it counted as them defending the village or something. I don't know. So the enemy is losing tons of territory at this point. What we need to do is chase this guy down, get as much of the enemy territory as possible, and then I will ambush these guys, get rid of them, and then for the next episode we're going north. The good thing about going north here is, I mean, what I need to do in between episodes is try to do a wedge in between this faction of Jerhengelgungelgumben and the circumcisers. I don't know, Sirsensinken? Scottish people, anyways. The two Scottish factions, the Bears and the Cross. Let's go ahead and... Who's getting attrition? The Wirings. Why? Because you're in the swamp, that's why. Get out of the swamp. Trump is about to drain it. Right. Let's go ahead and end turn. Right, the cattle is dying for some unforeseen reason, and farms are losing tons of cash. 50% minus for that, for 4 turns, and the public is distraught. They do not know what ails the cows, so they just blame everyone. Right. Let's see. Do I reach? They actually were not able to take this, so I will be able to sweep in and take that place. Hopefully, right beneath their nose. No, I will not actually. God damn it. Right. Instead, can I go? No. Well, that was pointless then, because you won't be able to get there. The king, I think the most prudent choice is to attack here and make sure that the enemy doesn't take that. It doesn't matter that much though, just bypass that place. Oh, we didn't reach. That's great. I don't think this army will reach either, so... And go ahead and take this. And now it's kind of a chase, trying getting after these guys. They've got a catapult though, so that should slow them down quite a bit. You can actually stay there, and we'll prepare to attack next time around. Guess we'll go ahead and end turn again. Natural causes. Oswald died. What was he? Was he anyone important? Foreign trespassers in Ireland. Ah, ha ha. Right. Settlement lost. Not so great.
By no means.
And I like how these guys are chasing after as well, trying to probably trying to take my villages, the bastards.
Ordered.
I was a governor that died.
We will
Right, the
do
king
our
will go ahead and
best.
take this,
So be
and
it.
then we'll retake that. And
Impossible.
oh, they did not actually take that.
Our foes' days are numbered.
Well, that was silly. First, I'm
On
gonna
the
take
march.
this, and then I'm
No.
gonna take these. Actually, it would be better the other way around, because it looks like this army is not fully rallied. But I want to claim territory more than I want to destroy the enemy. Skills available for quite a few people.
Do our utmost.
A general, so he'll get general point. Scribes, he gets scribe points. And you're also a scribe. No, you're actually general. Why did I say you were scribe? You've already got full of those points. So quartermaster to increase your campaign range. My thing is, this guy is usurper allegiance because he's got an ambitious wife, which is 52, and he's 37. Yeah, that is kind of ambitious. We'll go ahead and just fix that by divorcing. Probably first time I divorced character. So now they're divorced,
The men
and
are
within
trained for this.
one turn we'll find you a new wife. This one is wealthy, corruption for husband, loyalty for husband, and I don't know. Well, he needs to get that other one off his mind. So, she's wealthy. When he's not governing, so the only thing we get is 1 minus loyalty, which is not that great. So you're gonna have to go without wife for a while. And governance. What province will I put governor in? And what we do then is we take a look at all the provinces we have, and we take a look at the ones with the most food. This one right here needs a governor. Wiltshire. And then we'll go through here and we put a governor for Wiltshire. And who will that be? So all these have places. So I guess we'll pick a new one. And all of them only have these bloody drill master stuff. There's no one that we have. He's in Dwent, and he's in so and so forth. This is actually a general, I think. No, it's not, actually. I thought it was another guy. Right, so these are all already deployed governors. So we'll have a new one. Edmund. Why not? I can't see a difference in between them anyways. So you'll get Wiltshire for 700. And what are your skills? Probably hopefully something good. Not really. 1 point in governance. We'll give you a wife though. Minus governance and corruption for husband when governing because she is wasteful. Why would we take a wasteful wife? No, that's no good. Time to end turn and see if we can't chase down these bastards. Oh, he's upgraded his troops now. 18 men. Right. I said 18
By
men,
no
but you know
means.
what happened? They
Not an
actually, with the confidence of having 18 men, they actually attacked Redenwald, or whatever this guy's called, and they were crushed.
The men are ready to serve.
Which means that I can just
Let
bypass,
battle
take
commence.
the settlement,
Of course.
and these guys are hopefully
Impossible.
not within reach to jump to anywhere else. It's just one turn away from the capital. Ooh, making 5,000 from the capital.
All
Then we'll have the
forces in
king
good
go ahead and claim this. Which, oh, there is
Of
probably
course.
why they were able to gather so
Zombies.
many men, because they got the food from over here. Thing is that they couldn't possibly transport it anywhere. And this army has seemingly shrunk a bit. because now it's 13. I believe there were quite a few more
we will
before.
stay the course.
This army will go ahead and take
Onward to victory.
this place, and so now
Fail.
the enemy only controls this place, which is just a little abbey on the
My men yearn to prove
on the
themselves.
side of England. Ooh, catapult.
We
So we'll
await
go
your
ahead and
commands.
smash those guys. Smash these. Have skill available for... This is a governor. It's his 10th and last points. What do we put in then? Siege engineer. Quartermaster. Pillager. Forager. A priest would increase loyalty. I could get that to the top one, which would incur attrition for enemies. But I don't know if that's a good skill. We need food. How about just putting 2 points in forager? Would get us 10 food. But being total full-blown priest guy would be nice as well. I guess we'll just... which one is best? This one. Forager. This one will actually do something for us. And you! The new governor, I imagine. But you a scribe. And... I just noticed you need a wife. What kind of wife? Gossip! Usurper allegiance, influence, and loyalty. Why are all these... You can't find any good women for your governors, can you? They're all absolute trash. Oh, look at that. We've got a general right there that can come in and help. However, at this point, it's kind of too late for him to go there. So you will go up to the... I wouldn't want to be part of this army. They were ordered down to the south of England. But everything was done before they got there. So they were ordered to march straight back up again. Maybe add be a mutineer? I don't know. Let's go ahead and turn and find out if we can destroy Kent once and for all. Oh, would you look at that? They did not move, and my ally went ahead and attacked them. I think we're just gonna out-resolve this one. There's barely anything to fight, is there? Especially since we bring armies almost numbering 5,000 men compared there to 190. Jeez. And we'll be aggressive. What? Cut his head off? Right. Provides security. Target lost because the target was killed. And oh, without any food or anything, it's only the king himself, or the new one.
My warriors,
You know what?
are
I'd
steadfast
probably
and
just go ahead and renounce any kind of allegiance or anything at that point. Just better to give up then.
true. Attack the foe.
It's just him. He's a level 4 though. He's got 37 brave men to stand with him. God. And we'll be aggressive. Cut this guy's head off though. Yes. Usurper king is dead.
Moving up.
And so
We are the
put
coming power.
the Kent
We shall.
faction to the sword. And I own quite a bit of this province. But I will own all by the end of it. Now we will plan our attack on the, what were they called? The South Essex. Strike down their armies, take their lands. Oh, risk of rebellion? Why? Buildings, events, technology, faction, taxation. Why would they... Is it because of the new guy? What exactly are you doing, new guy, that is causing so much trouble? To the point where the new guys want to rebel? Usurper allegiance plus religious estates. But that can't be this. If I give you a good wife, come on, give me midwife. Public order. When the wife, when he's governing, and 20%, that's good. We'll take her hand. So that actually stopped the rebellion, because he married a midwife. So that's medieval policy right there. Ah, high taxes, every war. My son was sent to war and they just outresolved the battle, so he just one statistic here and one statistic there. Oh, wait a minute. The governor just married a midwife. That's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah. Let's not rebel then. Sure. Back to toiling the fields. But stay away from the cows because they've got some kind of disease. With that said, these guys are done for. I think what we'll do is I kind of want to end this campaign at this point. I think this has run its course. So I think we'll end this one off camera. What I will do is I will show you the end, because when we get to the end point we will complete this, which means that I will have completed more or less everything. There's some buildings here, which I guess, but I don't think that's super important. We will be doing this one, Long Kingdom Victory. And I guess Ultimate Victory is the thing we're looking for, but the thing is Ultimate Victory is fighting these guys. Which, surprise, surprise, they are actually holding on compared to all the other attacks. I mean, the Danish one was probably the worst one because the AI took care of those guys. These guys have actually managed to fight their way to a place of holding the Norwegian ones. I guess it's harder to combat them out there in the middle of nowhere in Scotland. And even though the Normans attacked me when I didn't have no armies down there, I was still able to send them off, so... but yeah, with that said, next time around we'll fight the Scottish. We haven't fought them before, so that will be a new thing. But with that said, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!